There's a lot of tension in the air because there are two rallies that are taking place at the same time. Firstly, there's a pro-Palestine Nakba Day march. At the same time, there is also a far-right rally taking place called Unite the Kingdom. This is all coming during a time when there's a lot of accusations towards the British government under Starmer, under Labour, of weaponizing anti-Semitism. There's been a lot of accusations towards this government that they're scapegoating the pro-Palestine protests. So yeah, we got a team here and we're gonna go. Look, there's a lot happening on your posters.
There's a lot happening on my posters.
So there's Stop Trump, Stop Farage, Stop the Far Right, no Islamophobia, no anti-Semitism. But why is it important to do this on the Nakba Day march?
Because we're joining two protests together, aren't we? You know, that we're bringing the two things that are really concerning a lot of people, this plight in Palestine and the level of racism we're seeing here. Those things are linked. They're linked, absolutely. Tommy Robinson understands they're linked. That's why he supports Israel.
Something just happened, actually. There was a police officer that spoke to a protester who had a mask on.
Yes, a normal mask.
And he asked her to
remove
it.
Not only asked her, he insisted that she had to remove it.
Yes. So basically what happened is we saw someone getting arrested. We took some pictures that we'll probably overlay as I'm speaking right now. We're going to try to speak to a legal observer or someone that saw what happened. I just want to ask about the mask situation, that's all.
I don't really know exactly, except the guy, he claimed, and I have no reason to disbelieve him, that he was arrested for wearing a face covering, even though he pulled it off immediately.
So, and but when is that normal in these kind of protests?
It's not normal, no. It's not normal. It's just been made an issue.
Obviously, it's a very heated climate right now. Yeah. So what do you make of what's going on and how, I guess, the political class is also using it?
They are creating anti-Semitism by saying that all Jews support the genocide. People then, they hear this over and over again. They say, okay, well, we're going to hate Jews then because all Jews support the genocide. We don't.
What is it that you say when people try to link these protests to the idea of Jewish safety?
I think the lack of Jewish safety in London is a humbug.
Is it what, sorry?
A humbug.
A humbug.
It is completely false.
Does it scare you? Like the fact that these protests are continuing to happen, they're potentially growing?
The far right? Yeah, of course it scares me. It's terrifying. I mean, see Israeli flags that no Jews are in that march. It's like infuriating. To think that Jews are out there marching somehow to like protect themselves or to protect us without being able to see that like you can't fight anti-Semitism, as I just said, without fighting every other form of racism and supremacy. And you can't march side by side with white supremacy.
Now, as the dust settles on what we saw today, here's what's worth sitting with. In recent weeks, the Met Commissioner went on national television claiming that the pro-Palestine march organizers repeatedly tried to route demonstrations past synagogues, which to him felt anti-Semitic. And the UK's own independent reviewer of terrorism legislation called for a full moratorium of pro-Palestine marches. These were exactly the questions we put to Jewish protesters at today's Nakba Day march. Many rejected it, explaining why they believe this government was scapegoating these protests rather than genuinely defending their community.